Dear students, in this lesson we will learn that what is meant by the common tangent. So common tangent stands for that when we have two circles, they are at their centers at some certain distance. For example, their centers at 10 centimeter away, and then we draw two circles of different radii. As you can see in the diagram, blue color circles are visible, and AB line segment is basically distance line between the centers of the two circles. And we need to make one such line, one such common tangent line, which should just touch the circles at one point each, like T1 and T1 dash. It will become a common tangent to both the circles. Similarly, one more common tangent can be drawn that should touch both the circles at one point each, like T2 and T2 dash. So two common tangents are drawn. Now, the first definition is about common tangents. So what is meant by the word itself, common tangent? So a common tangent is a line which touches both the circles at one point only. So it has two categories. One is called direct common tangent. So the diagram is which is visible in front of you is about a direct common tangent. So uh, this is defined as that if the point of contact of tangent circles of tangent to circles is like point of contact like this T1 and T1 dash. Both these point of contact of the tangents are on one side, like AB line segment. We have to compare the point of contacts with respect to the line segment joining the centers. So if the point of contacts are on one side, as you can see that both the point of contacts are on one side, so those are called direct common tangents. And there is another case in which we will study later that the point of contacts of common tangents will be on opposite side of the line joining the centers. So that will become a transverse common tangent. So right now the topic under discussion is direct common tangent. So direct common tangents are such tangent lines whose point of contacts are on the same side of the line joining the uh, centers. So we will learn that how to draw it completely with the help of compass. And let's start. For the practice, I have taken one question such that draw two common tangents to two circles with radii 4 centimeter and 2.5 centimeters, while the distance between the center is 8.5 centimeters. So we will start drawing like one line segment that will give us uh, I will label it as point A and point B. They will become the centers for the circles. So at A point, we have to draw a circle like this one. This is the one is the second circle that is of radius 2.5 centimeter. Circles will be drawn taking centers A and B. Radius of first circle is 4 centimeter and radius of second is 2.5 centimeter, while the distance between them is 8.5 centimeter, distance between their centers 8.5 centimeter. Now this is the students, you have to remember that this in this diagram the color is used uh, like red color is used typically for the given information. Now you have to understand that you draw common tangents to these two circles, we will have to draw two more circles. Those will be the dotted circles because I can't draw the dotted circles in this software. So what I will do that I will use two different colors for the next two circles. So that you have to remember that actual circles are of red color in this diagram. And now we will learn that how to draw two more circles because we need point of contacts for the common tangents. How to draw, quickly see. In the first task, you have to find the perpendicular bisector of AB line segment. So the perpendicular bisectors are drawn like by using uh, centers. Like we will take up a center of A point and center of B point. And perpendicular bisector process is that you have to keep the nib of the compass at point A. You will open the compass more than half of the length of AB and even full length can be done, right? So you will draw one arc above and one arc below like this one. Similarly, by taking B as center, you will place the nib of the compass at point B and then you will draw the intersecting arc like this one. So I will draw the line first so that I can get accuracy for drawing better. That's why I will first draw the perpendicular bisector. You people have to draw it after uh, making the intersecting arcs. Just let me complete the diagram first. Bisector. This perpendicular bisector will be dotted, right? So the point of intersection will be like this one. We have to draw the perpendicular bisector of line AB and this will give you the midpoint. So let's suppose we label it as this point is M. M for midpoint. And this blue line will be basically dotted line, perpendicular bisector. Now by taking M as center and radius M to B or M to A, we have to draw another circle. So that circle will be a supporting circle, not actual circle. So first task is that you have to draw one circle by taking the perpendicular bisector. So we have to draw one circle, taking M as center and just want to keep the color change. So by taking M as center and M2A as radius, you will draw one dotted circle. As you can see that this is the third circle. Two red are the actual circles. Now we need to make one more circle that will be the fourth circle. Two are actual and two are the supporting circle for the construction of tangents. So for that purpose, we have to do one more calculation. And the what sort of calculation is this? That you have to take the difference of radii for the fourth circle. So please see the carefully that for direct common tangents, we have to take difference of radii. So two different radius are provided. One is a radius of 4 centimeter and the other one is radius of 2.5 centimeter. So once we will do the difference, we'll be getting a value of 1.5. So we have to make the fourth circle that whose radius should be 1.5 centimeter and the center will be taken for the larger radii. Like 4 centimeter radius circle was this one with center A. So we will choose the center A and we will take the difference of radii 1.5 centimeter for fourth circle. So we will draw another circle. Uh, like this one, and we have to use the center of the larger circle. This is the requirement. You can't draw it on the smaller radii. Means you cannot take the center of 2.5 centimeter radius. So we have to take the center for the larger circle like this one, and the four circles are completed now. Two are the actual circles which are drawn in the red color, and two are drawn in the blue color. Both of these blue color circles should be drawn in dots, or it should be dotted. Now the next point is that you have to find the point of intersections of two dotted circles. So the two dotted circles are intersecting at this point, like for example at this one and at this one. I'm just indicating it to so that you people can see clearly that which point is taken. For example, this is point P and it is point Q. So you have to mark these 2 points, P and Q point. So where the two dotted circles are intersecting, mark those points. Now next step is that you have to draw simple straight lines or line segments joining. Now carefully join A point to B and proceed to the boundary of the actual circle like this one. So I repeat once again that join the center of larger circle and extend it. Similarly, draw one more line. Join A to second point of intersection and produce till the boundary of the second circles. So you have to label these points. This point is labeled as, let's suppose we call it as T1 point, and this point where the tangent is reaching, that point is labeled as T2 point. Just let me do some adjustments. Prominently see this is A point, center of the largest circle. This was taken as point Q, and T2 is this point. It is T2. So finally, you have to take 2 points on the other circle as well, so that you can get point of contact for the required tangents. For that purpose, you have to draw parallel lines. Now, how to draw the parallel lines? Carefully use your compass and measure this one. Like you will place the nib of the compass right here, and you will measure till this point, like this one. So simply by placing compass, you will put the compass right here for these 2 points and open the compass simply. And the same step is this, that you will bring back the compass to point B, the center of point B right here. And at point B, you have to draw the same line, same angle. Means that you will slightly extrapolate it little bit, and the size of the compass which is open at this point, you have to draw one arc. So the arc will be like this sort of, and then you will intersect it like this one, and simply by joining these two lines like this one, you will be getting the line parallel to this one. This is a way that you can use for drawing parallel line segments. So we need actually a parallel line that is not 60-degree angle. This is basically parallel line. If I mark this point as T1 dash, so in fact I need A to, I have to draw AT1 parallel ET1 dash. So this is the requirement that we have to draw AT1 parallel to BT1 dash. So we need two parallel lines like this one. So I have drawn it. So you have seen that we have obtained uh, T1, T1 dash, these 2 points. Similarly, the same process will be repeated for the on the below side of this line segment, means that you will draw another parallel line by using the same technique in this way. Technique, I told you that you simply have to open the compass, measure till this point from this to uh, this part of the arc, right? And you have to use same concept right here. So you will be able to get the line like this one. Mark this point as T2 dash, which is basically a parallel line. So simply the drawing is done. We have obtained the point of contacts. Now we will be using the red color to indicate that point of contacts. So let me remove it and I will try to adjust it. Point of contacts we can. This is how you have to join T1 to T1 dash and T2 to T2 dash. You just make sure that line should touch only at one point. It should not go through the circle. So I haven't used any compass in this drawing. I'm just telling you the steps that will help you to draw this diagram. Now finally, same will be done on the lower side to get the second tangent line. So once tangent, so basically this can be done only by using or making point of contacts. So now you will be able to get the two tangents. So T1, T1 dash and T2, T2 dash are the two direct common tangents. If you will measure the length of these two, means that the length of from this point to this point, T1 to T1 dash should be equals to T2 to T2 dash. This is an indicator that you have drawn the diagram perfectly all right. So you need to draw it and practice it.